Hiya, my wrestlers. Hope you're all fabulous. This video is going to be about basically cool videos what make you think. Like videos what you watch and then makes you think about life in general and stuff like that really. Obviously there's only going to be certain videos that I focus on, because when I've probably done this video I'll think of more videos or DVDs, not really videos, that relate to this topic, but obviously at the time it's only ones I could think of right now really. So I hope you enjoyed the video. The quotation for this video is this one here. Obviously if you guys have any suggestions of cool DVDs to watch and movies and films, post them below and say what ones you thought of what relate to this video and why, because obviously you have to say why they relate. You can't just put random titles in the comment box below. Okay, let's get going. Right, okay, so the first one I thought of, I don't know if you guys have seen any of these DVDs at all, but if not, they're worth a watch if you're into that kind of stuff. I'll put all the links below so you can click on it and have a look. But the first one I'll start with, obviously anything I talk about and you want to say something about, do put below and stuff like that. If you like this video, obviously like it, because then I know that it's this kind of stuff you want me to chat about and stuff like that really. Otherwise I don't know what kind of videos you guys want me to talk about, stuff like that. If you have any ideas what kind of videos you want me to chat about, obviously do let me know. Right, anyway, right. Yeah, let's put that on, shall we? Okay. The first one I'm starting with is Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. Basically, a couple undergo a procedure to erase each other from their memories when their relationship turns sour. But it only goes through the process of loss and they discover themselves again. So they discover each other again, basically. Basically, the storyline goes, Joel Barish, a man who's informed his ex-girlfriend, has had her memories of the relationship erased through an experimental procedure performed. Not to be outdone, Joel decides to have the same procedure done to himself. Joel struggles in his own mind to save the memories of his ex-girlfriend from being deleted. Basically he has it done and realises he doesn't want it done anymore, because the whole film is talking about like stuff in your life, what has happened, like bad situations or horrible things what has happened to you, like for example you could have a death or something and you want it erased because it's a horrible feeling to have. So it makes you think of if you would really want this done, because obviously stuff like this you learn from if it's something bad you've done, or because obviously all the stuff you had it erased, it would be, the pain would be gone, but then you wouldn't learn from it. Or I personally wouldn't want it, because you are who you are. If you had something erased then you wouldn't be that person really, you wouldn't have them feelings and stuff like that. It's a really good one to watch if you're into that kind of stuff. It does make you think a lot, and it's really clever how they do it as well, and yeah, it's worth a watch. So if you want to go and watch that one, obviously click on the link below. There's another one called Inception. A skilled instructor is offered a chance to regain his life as a payment for a task that's considered to be impossible. Okay, basically the storyline goes, Cobb is a skilled thief, the absolute best in this dangerous art of extraction and stealing vulnerable secrets from deep within the subconscious during the dream state, when the mind is the most vulnerable. Now Cobb is being offered the chance of redemption. The last job could give his life back on track if only he could accomplish the impossible. Inception. Instead of the perfect hence crop and the team of specialists to pull off this task. The task is to steal an idea that's what is planted, that you can plant an idea into their mind basically, and then obviously it develops. Then, I mean, it's quite hard to explain. Basically it's about dreaming, and it's meant to mean like different, the more fast asleep, the more different dream states you go into. So the deeper you sleep, the more you're meant to go deeper into another kind of world kind of thing. It is really cool though, if you're into that kind of stuff. It's a bit like, I don't know if you ever had a dream but you think it's really, really real. But when you're in a dream you always don't know how you actually, if you think about your dream, you don't know how you actually got there. You're always just there in the moment. There's never, like you, if you were at the park, there isn't a way how you walk to the park, it just would appear in the park. And it just works on the ideas like that. And it's, someone has to design the dreams and things like this really. I mean, I won't give too much of the story away, because obviously if you guys want to see it, but it is really good. You guys would have watched this one, I'm sure, because there's 3 obviously series of it. The Matrix. I say about the storyline, but I'm sure you guys already know it because it's obviously a big known film really. It's about a man living 2 lives. By day he's an average computer programmer, and by night he's a hacker known as Neo. Neo has always questioned his reality, but the truth is far from his imagination. Neo finds himself targeted by the police and he is contacted by Morpheus, a legendary computer hacker betrayed by terrorists and the government. Morpheus awakes Neo from into the real world, a refuge wasteland where most of humanity has been captured by a race of machines that live off the human bodies. And they like, obviously because they're all electronic, so they're basically using the bodies as a power, like batteries kind of thing. And they're tricking the human's mind thinking this artificial reality is real, because obviously they're using their brains. So obviously they go like they have to fight against these machines, and Neo must return to the Matrix to try and conflict the agents, and the whole system of it being not real, and the whole thing is just made up really, and it's your brain tricking you that it's real. So anything you do you think is real, but it's not the real reality that you're actually living. Well, it's sometimes a bit like life. I don't think I live in the Matrix, oh god, but I mean, what I was talking about before in my videos, obviously sometimes you feel there is more to life than certain things what we know about really, like things going on around us and stuff. Yeah, so obviously if you have not seen The Matrix, I definitely would suggest that one to go and watch it. Obviously watch the first one first. There's another one that's called In Time. Basically it's meant to be based in the future where people stop aging at the age of 25. Would be quite nice really. Where they have like, they only are meant to be live for 1 more year after this time, and they have to earn their time by obviously doing certain jobs. So instead of having money, they have time. And it's basically like, obviously rich people have loads of time because obviously they have loads of money. And this guy in it called Will, he comes across this guy who's rich, but obviously he's had enough and he wants to die basically. And he wakes up one day and this rich guy's given him all his time, so you can transfer it by holding the person's hand basically. But then the police and stuff think he's been murdered, because obviously why would someone do that in their minds? And he has to basically try and get rid of the system really. It is a really good one to watch. Yeah, Like I said, if you guys can think of any other films and stuff, what you can think of, what relate to this category, basically films what make you think of life and stuff like that, then do put them below, because it'd be cool to see which kind of stuff you think, and I'll have a watch of them. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a like I said, if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys soon. Have fun watching the films. See you later.